Here's a quick recap of today's price action. So coming into the day, I had a bullish bias. You can see that we are clearly displacing higher and we are very close to all-time highs. We end up creating relative equal highs with them. So all that I'm looking for here is for this low time frame, low resistance liquidity to be swept inside of this 2-hour bullish gap to continue the move higher to all-time highs. Now, right at market open, you can see that we end up putting a internal bearish SMT and then we end up putting a internal bullish SMT, and we have this 5-minute bearish for value gap. So honestly, what I was looking for was for this 5-minute bearish to be used to continue flushing our low resistance targets, or for our low resistance targets to just be flushed and then have this 5-minute unmitigated as a DOL on top of our all-time highs above to be targeting. Now, as you can see, we end up respecting this 5-minute bearish for value gap, meaning it is defending our draws on liquidity above. Therefore, our current DOL should be lower. I honestly like this short setup a lot, but honestly, what I was thinking in live time is just how bullish I was higher time frame. I was just open to letting this play out if it wants to, and then looking for the expansion higher after. And now, as you can see, this does end up slightly playing out, taking our internal sell side liquidity here, but we still have our low time frame, low resistance targets intact below. Therefore, with a lack of high time frame manipulation, I don't really want to be looking for expansions higher now. As you can see, we end up kind of just chopping around here. We've also had like 4 opposing SMTs in like 20 minutes since market open, which is not what I want to see as well. You can see that we're really just in this low time frame range here, which is not what I really want to be participating in. I want to see some sort of manipulation to look for the opposing draw on liquidity. We never ended up getting that. Therefore, I did not end up taking any positions within this price action. And as you can see, we do end up taking all-time highs. So draw on liquidity was correct, just unfortunately no high time frame manipulation lower. And with these draws on liquidity intact, I really didn't want to be fading all of these DOLs and looking for a long position. Although we are super bullish and we are at all-time highs, this just was lacking a ton of stuff mechanically. No delivery from a PDA, no significant sweep, not something I wanted to be engaging with. So we end up taking all-time highs. And then from here, honestly, my draw on liquidity was just taken for the day. I don't want to be shorting to those low resistance targets just because we are at all-time highs, going to be bullish. As you can see, that's what ends up happening here. We just continue chopping higher. So a pretty clear no trade day for me. It was a prime example of a good day to just sit on your hands, at least in my opinion. So I hope you guys learned something from the video, and drop a comment below and let me know how your trading day was.